Welcome to Skidmore-Tynan ISD in the Dubo Special Events Center. Welcome to ST Bobcat Nation. This is our third of three tonight, and our Bobcats will be taking on the Yorktown Wildcats. The Yorktown Wildcats 7-3 in district, and Skidmore-Tynan 3-7 in district. And the last time these two met, that's Coach Ramirez. Yorktown prevailed in Yorktown, and now Skidmore-Tynan trying to improve their record in district. Got a Port Aransas on Tuesday, and then next week Refugio here, and then the following Tuesday the season ends in Pettis. So we'll get familiar with the names here. We know that number 11, Jaden Longoria, will be jumping, and it looks like number 5, and that I believe is Brandon Zuniga. Zuniga, number 5. Also see number 15, David Williams, the big man who I've seen a lot, number 32. We're going to see a lot of him. That is Ryan Nossman. We're going to see a lot of number 1, Kason Sullivan, number 2, Braden Nossman as well, and he's over here, and they're brothers. So ran into their dad back in Yorktown and said, "Yeah, they're my boys." So already a timeout now. Skidmore-Tynan JV boys taking a loss to Yorktown. Our Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats taking a loss 38-37 just a moment ago by 1 point to the Kitty Cats. And here we are for our third game. And it's sent over to Nossman, taken immediately there by Mason Swinney, and on to the man with the potential of a lot of points. That's Donovan Garcia. Back over to Longoria. Swinney for 3, in and out. Nossman with the rebound. That is Ryan Nossman. And he'll always hand it to Braden. So Braden is running point. Ryan's in the paint. And Sullivan, number 1. And number 5, we'll see. That's Williams, number 15. Oh, and a foul will be called inside on Donovan Garcia. Number 5 is Zuniga. So I think I already know their names from the last time. You got the Nossmans. You got Zuniga. Oh, and a block. Ryan Nossman back up. They're going to call another foul in the act of shooting. And I believe they'll give it to Mason Swinney. So Ryan Nossman will be going to the line to shoot 2 for the Yorktown Wildcats. So again, Ryan Nossman, Braden Nossman, Kason Sullivan, Brandon Zuniga, and I'm missing one, Williams, David Williams. There's a couple of on the roster that are duplicates, so I don't know. And good. So 2 there, and see if Skidmore-Tynan can break the press. Blocked out by Zuniga. Brandon Zuniga. Back over to Andrew Castaneda. Mason Swinney inside. Donovan Garcia just inside. That's going to call a foul. I think they called it on Longoria with Coach Ramirez. So inbounding will be Zuniga. And again, as I mentioned, Braden Nossman will be running the point. Skidmore-Tynan with Castaneda, Wilson, Swinney, Udiales in already for Longoria and Donovan Garcia. Into Nossman, up, no good. Rebound Swinney, swings it out to Wilson. Wilson looks around, swings it over to Donovan Garcia. Oh, and a slow pass, but it made it. Donovan Garcia for 3, no good. Rebound Williams, over to Nossman, and he'll hand it over to brother. I don't know which one's the big brother. And I'm not online right now, so I won't be able to. If you are, and you're a Wildcat fan, I'm going to stay right there. He's got a big task ahead for whoever's guarding Ryan Nossman. Not only does he have size, but he's got talent. He's got a lot going for him right there, Ryan Nossman. Inside to Nossman, up and no good. Nossman with the no good, and the basket good. So 4 points for Ryan Nossman. That's going to put him at the line now. So he's 2 for 2 at the free throw line, and not quite 100% because he's missed a few shots, but he's got a lot of rebounds piling up real quick. Up no good. That's Donovan Garcia. Clears the rebound. Donovan Garcia finds Mason Swinney over to Castaneda. And that's Braden Nossman on him. Castaneda thought about a 3, decides not to. Garcia for 3, in and out. There's Williams. Guarded there by Wilson. Ryan Nossman in the paint. Back over to Williams for 3. No good. Rebound. Up and no good. Rebound Donovan Garcia. That last one was launched by Zuniga. Castaneda over to Wilson. He's trapped there, and Sullivan ties him up. Possession arrow, Skidmore-Tynan. So it'll be Wilson over to Donovan Garcia. Castaneda. Through the honest for 3, no good. Rebound Castaneda. 20 for 3, no good. It hit the bar, so it'll go the other way. 5:08 remaining. 4-0. Both buckets by Ryan Nossman in the paint. I should say 1 basket and then 2 free throws. Over to Williams, David Williams. Again, that's Zuniga, number 5. Looks like he's multi-talented. He can play from wherever. Williams drives. Short runner up and no good. And offensive rebound to Zuniga. Over in that Sullivan inside to Ryan Nossman. Nossman up and good. And stolen by Williams. Over to Braden Nossman. And stolen by Wilson. Getting my names out. Keith and Wilson. That's a foul on David Williams. 4:12 remaining. Back over to Urdiales. Stolen. Braden Nossman to the bucket. No good. Good defense by Jesse Urdiales. Ball just coming just short. Williams back over to Wilson. Urdiales. Oh, nice pass inside to Wilson, and no good. It's saved, but goes into the hands of the Wildcat, David Williams. Offensive foul on David Williams. Skidmore-Tynan already with 14 fouls. Yorktown with 2. So the next Skidmore-Tynan foul will send Yorktown to the bonus. Oh, nice pass inside to Mason Swinney, but Sullivan clears. Jason Sullivan. Oh, what a save. And 10 is in the game now. That's Naranjo. Oh, what a play by Jesse Urdiales. He kind of flies over the back of Ryan Nossman. That was a foul. And that'll be on Zuniga. I believe that's the, see, have they put it up there yet? That's the third team foul. 3:03 remaining. Castaneda over to Wilson. Donovan Garcia. Swinny for three, no good. Rebound Urdiales. There's a foul, and it'll be on Naranjo, Xavier Naranjo. So that is going to be the fourth team foul. So 2:53 remaining in the first period. Both teams will go into the bonus in the penalty. Donovan Garcia for three, no good. Sullivan clears. Braden Nossman over to Ryan Nossman, up and no good. And out taken there by Keith and Wilson. Over to Swinny, over to Garcia. Turnover. Through the hands of Naranjo, but also through the hands of Castaneda. 2:31. Again, next foul will send either team, whether they're shooting or not, into the penalty. And here comes Mr. Hustle Man. And speaking of hustle, last night I got to watch Aaron Terry play on the 8th grade team. And boy, he hustled. Kept the plays alive. And that's kind of what Morgan Shannon does. He keeps the play going. So teammates appreciate that. So Naranjo over to Zuniga, back to Naranjo. They're kind of playing catch. Over to Braden Nossman. Sullivan for three. No good. There he is. Shannon clears. Swings it to Wilson, back to Garcia. Urdiales up and no good. Naranjo with a rebound. Braden Nossman over to Sullivan. And a defensive steal there by Mason Swinny, up and blocked by Zuniga. Donovan Garcia up and good. Donovan Garcia wanted to regain that magic from Three Rivers. And he's played well in every turnover. Right to the hands of Sullivan. He's played well in every game. It's just that, to put up 45 points. Kind of got him going with Three Rivers, and that gave him confidence to defeat later on Woodsboro, who is a formidable opponent. Several players on the Woodsboro team that are talent, and then they came back and beat Three Rivers again. So hoping to regain some of that magic. Swinny in the corner, back over to Wilson. Morgan Shannon, short range shot, up, no good. Rebound, Zuniga over to, just into the game. Number 22 is Campbell. That is Campbell, that's Devin Campbell. Turnover. So Campbell into the game, Devin Campbell. Again, Braden Nossman. You've got Zuniga, Randon Zuniga. See who else you have out there. They might have slipped in. Of course, Naranjo, that's Xavier Naranjo. And the big man, Ryan. He probably doesn't like me calling him that, but he's in the paint. And inside, beautiful. Inside is Zuniga. 7 seconds. Donovan Garcia up with a shot, no good. So that'll be the end of 110-2 Yorktown. Let me get my mechanical stuff working properly. I didn't mean to switch that. It's 10. Real picky scoreboard here. But looking at the roster again for Yorktown, Kason Sullivan, Braden Nossman, Aaron Guzman, Brandon Zuniga, Xavier Naranjo, David Williams, Devin Campbell, Ryan Nossman. And then we have some other numbers here that Connor Saunders, number 11, Brody Meddy, number 4, number 20, Cameron Naranjo, and number 15, they've got Mackenzie Yanta, who I believe played on the JV, and 23 is Lupe Rios. Assistant Austin Onofre, and I believe that's Coach Ramirez there. Ivan Ramirez for Yorktown. And we will showcase our Bobcats on the next timeout or the next break, which usually means the next time we hear the horn. Looking at the and the shot up and good for three. That looks like, I believe that was Naranjo on the three. Say, but look at Morgan Shannon. They're going to call a foul. Yeah, it's on Yorktown. First team foul. I believe it was on Campbell. So Udiales, Garcia, Wilson, Swinney, and Shannon in for Skidmore-Tynan right now. Udiales with a nice pass over to Wilson. Back over to Shannon. Jesse Udiales for three, no good. And rebound, Donovan Garcia traveling. He took some steps. .7:21, just underway here in the second. Skidmore-Tynan in Yorktown. Campbell for three, no good. Rebound. Taken over, swatted by Swinney over to Wilson. He knew he was there. And Campbell with the steal. With the new guy in there, going over to Braden Osman for the basket. And that new guy is, we'll get it here eventually, Connor Saunders. And a steal by Ryan Osman over to Campbell from the free throw line, up no good. And rebounded, no good. And a foul as Naranjo hits the deck. So 11 in there right now. That is Connor Saunders. But to the line, Xavier Naranjo for Yorktown and the Wildcats. Both are good. 30-second timeout. Well, let's take a look at our Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats here. And we have Andrew Castaneda, number one. Number two, Aiden Zavedra. Number three, Mason Swinney. Number four, Keithan Wilson. Number five, Jesse Urdiales. Number 11, Jaden Longoria. Number 20 is Jaden Park. Number 30, Donovan Garcia. Number 35, Morgan Shannon. Head coach Adrian Pena and assistant Daryl Victor. And thus far, if things continue as they do, Yorktown has had Skidmore-Tynan's number this season. Sweeping in Yorktown and hinting that this will happen at Skidmore-Tynan. But they've got a great, strong basketball program. Garcia for three, no good. 6:28 remaining. Second period. The drive by Braden Nossman, no good. Rebound goes back up and no good. Sullivan swats it back over to Guzman. Guzman inside to number 11, Saunders. So the reserves or the bench players right now coming into play. Wilson for three, in and out. And the rebound by that is Saunders. Everybody thought it was over the back. Out. And that one was Saunders, number 11, Connor Saunders. So you got some talent there for Yorktown. Off the bench, not missing much. Right now, you got Ryan Nossman right now on the bench. There's going to be a foul right there. That'll be the second team foul on Yorktown. Skidmore-Tynan with one team foul here in the second period. 5:24 remaining. And inbounding it will be Shannon up, no good. Rebound, Campbell. Devin Campbell. Campbell just inside the three-point line, no good. And they're going to call a foul on, they're going to call a foul on Saunders. 11 on the back of our Bobcat 11, Longoria. So good box out by Jaden Longoria. And just as I was talking about Ryan Nossman, there he is. Good defense. Good dribbling there by Wilson. Castaneda saves it. Shannon back over to Wilson. Inside and stolen. Batted away by Sullivan. Over to Naranjo, and now back over to Nossman. Over to Sullivan. Inside to Ryan Nossman. Blocked. Jaden Longoria, but couldn't save it. Good work there on the defensive side by Jaden Longoria on Ryan Nossman. Inside to Ryan Nossman for the bucket. Too much to handle right there, but you kind of have to get on him early on the inbound pass. And he had a lane. Castaneda. Garcia for three, no good. Rebound is stolen by Morgan Shannon. Still got it. What a hustle. Donovan Garcia, that's a foul. That's a foul. Got to go to the line. So that one, Morgan Shannon keeping the play alive. Was able to get, one way or the other, get Donovan Garcia to the free throw line. Ball's just not falling for Skidmore-Tynan right now. Got to get your points where you can get them. And first free throw is good. In for Yorktown, number 3, Aaron Guzman. Guzman, Campbell, Nossman, and Sullivan. Good. So all 4 points belonging to Donovan Garcia thus far in this first, make that second period. Guzman, nice runner. Beautifully done by Aaron Guzman. Trap back, good pass over to Donovan Garcia. And a steal by Campbell. Quick hands. Sullivan. They're going to travel. Nice passing there, but Sullivan took some steps, and that is going to be Bobcat basketball with 3:19 remaining, second period. Inbounding, Andrew Castaneda. Castaneda, Longoria, Garcia, and Wilson for three. Bang! Bobcats needed that one. 3 minutes remaining, second period. Inside to Ryan Nossman, up and good. Skidmore-Tynan trying to get into double digits before halftime, which is kind of a strange comment of mine. Morgan blocked. Longoria, no good. Kind of a crazy comment. You're just trying to score every time. I mean, that's the goal of a team is let's score. But it is in your mind, you're thinking we got to at least get it up to 10, 11, 12 before the quarter ends. Set some goals here, even in the middle of a period. There's Braden Osman up with a shot up. No good. Rebound. Donovan Garcia. He sends it over to Castaneda. Wilson for three. No good. Campbell over to Sullivan. Sullivan with the drive. Good. Until Sullivan works on that layup. Turnover. That one kind of split the defenders. It's like nobody wanted that one. Back into the alley is Swinney and Aiden Zavedra. Sullivan in the corner. Out on the right wing, Campbell. Out on the near side here is Braden Osman. On the left side at the three-point is Guzman and Ryan Osman in the paint there with Jesse Urdiales on him. Aaron Guzman on the drive. No good. Good intimidation by Urdiales into the hands of Swinney. And now Garcia bringing it up court. Urdiales. Three-pointer for Garcia. No good. Campbell rebounds. Traveling. Technical on Campbell. Devin Campbell. Kind of tossed the basketball on the back of Mason Swinney. If it was intentional, there's no room for that. If it wasn't, sorry. Coach saying cool down. Tempers can fly. Normally, and it can be frustration, but normally it's frustration on the team that is trailing. But again, you love the game. You just want to go out there and no ill feelings. Garcia up, no good. We'll shoot the two technicals. Right now, Skidmore-Tynan for a minute 11 is in the bonus, but it's good. But only 111. So at this point, if Yorktown fouls, shooting or non-shooting, Skidmore-Tynan goes to the line. Aiden Zavedra in there. Donovan Garcia back over to Wilson. Driving. Donovan Garcia drives. Shot up and good. Well, the double digits. And you got under a minute, so you meet the double digit. Back in is Williams. There's Guzman over to Williams. Sullivan for three. No good. Rebound goes to Donovan Garcia. He scans the floor, decides let's wait a little bit. Mason Swinney over to Donovan from the free throw line. No good. Rebound. Williams. Sullivan. And now it's jump ball, possession arrow, Skidmore-Tynan. Or did they call a foul? No, it's possession arrow, Skidmore-Tynan. We're going to call foul. And now the bonus will put Donovan Garcia on the free throw line. I don't think the official said on the side, and you're like, no, I'm shooting. And Donovan Garcia knows the rules. Up and good. So with 12 seconds remaining, Skidmore-Tynan trying to dig into this lead. So hanging in there are the Bobcats. And keep it right here. So maybe you get a point, and a bucket or a 3-point shot would make for a 4-point trip, which would do well for Skidmore-Tynan. Over to the Alice. And Wilson for 3. Bang! Well, they got a 4-point trip on that. 3 seconds. Shot is up and good. He got it. Braden Nossman. And that's the way we go into halftime. 14, Skidmore-Tynan, 30 for Yorktown. And it's halftime, folks. So we'll spend 10 minutes kind of just talking. I'm going to go ahead and set myself to the third period because I always forget. 8 minutes, I take it back. We could, I guess, put the camera on there. That way you get an idea of when we're coming back in 8 minutes. I'm gonna keep it right here. But a good 3-pointer, a good 4-point trip on a free throw by Donovan Garcia, and it was a good hustle by the Bobcats, and then a tray by Keith and Wilson, 4-point trip. But then come right back, and Braden Nossman drills one from 3 beyond the arc, kind of between half court and the 3-point arc. I'm gonna take just a breather real quick. So while we're waiting here for the next 6 minutes, and Skidmore-Tynan and the Bobcats making a little bit of a run, let's take a look at my notes, top down. I have my own little format that I use, and of course this is Friday, February the 6th. Our Lady Cats taking a heartbreaker, 38-37 loss, and they moved to 25-8. 10-3 in district. The Kitty Cats will move to, they were 8-4, they'll move to 9-4. So Skidmore-Tynan will remain in second regardless of what happens elsewhere, because Refugio is playing Port Aransas, and I don't know how that one ended. I guess I could go check, but I'll check later. So Skidmore-Tynan will still be in second place. Could be a chance that they might be tied for second if Refugio has defeated Port Aransas, and both would be tied for second, one game back. But Yorktown would still be in the third place position, with either by themselves or with tied with Refugio. Earlier tonight, our JV boys took a loss to Yorktown and the Wildcats. So now the JV boys will go to 11-5-1, 6-4-1 in district. And right now, our Bobcats at trailing 30-14. They're 7-17 overall, but more importantly, 3-7 in district. One other team that we've not been able to showcase as much are the JV Lady Cats, who did take a loss Monday to Fall City. They had defeated Fall City earlier right here in Skidmore-Tynan a few weeks back. And so they now are 13-4 and 2-0 in district because they did not, that was not a district game. The JV Lady Cats, along with the JV boys and the varsity girls and boys, will reunite all together next Tuesday in Port Aransas. There's going to be 4 games going on, so that usually means there's 3 games in one gym, and one of the JVs, I think it'll be the JV girls, the Lady Cats, will be playing in the auxiliary gym. So that's coming up next Tuesday. And again, heartbreak for the Lady Cat varsity, but in reality, we're set for the playoffs. And I'm not saying they were complacent. Give all credit to the Kitty Cats. And also earlier in the JV boys, give credit to the Wildcats for JV. They did a wonderful job. So I think I've covered our 2 JVs and I've covered our 2 varsities. Now let's talk a little bit about yesterday. Just a shout out to the junior high. We had the Lady Cats 7th and 8th grade in Woodsboro. The 7th grade took a loss. The 8th grade wins against the Lady Eagles right here at the Dubo Special Events Center. The junior high boys, 7th grade and 8th grade, both take the wins. So good job. Congratulations to those victors. Of course, even to those that didn't win, we're proud of you. Win or lose, we're proud of you. As far as what's upcoming today, I still don't know exactly what the results were, but Coach Duran had the girls powerlifting at 3 Rivers at 11 a.m. And tomorrow, Coach Vaughn will have the boys powerlifting at Beeville. We already talked about next week, all 4 teams in Port Aransas. At that point, all of the girls' teams will end their basketball season, but the Lady Cats, of course, head into the playoffs. But what that means is the boys aren't finished yet. So after that, Skidmore-Tynan will come right back here to take on Refugio in basketball and then go and end the season in Pettis. So we've got a lot going on. And please go check out ST Bobcat Nation on Facebook. And also, and that's where we give you all the information. There's Guzman. Oh, good steal there by Uridiales. And stolen. Longoria sending the ball over to Swinney, but oh, good. That hit the bottom of the rim, and there's Donovan Garcia. And we'll start it up right there in the 3rd period. We'll talk a little bit more in a second. I want to get rocking and rolling with some basketball. Uridiales with the drive. Blocked by Zuniga. Brandon Zuniga. Garcia for 3. Bang! You got to get hot. That last few shots have been 3s. At least the last 3 have been 3s. There's Williams over to Nossman. Braden Nossman. There's Williams. We got Campbell. That looks like Guzman in the corner. Inside to Zuniga. And Longoria batting it away into the hands of Wilson. So Skidmore-Tynan trying to get a roll. Something going here. Donovan Garcia. Drives. Foul. That's the first team foul, and they'll call it, I believe, on Zuniga. No, actually, they did not. It's on Campbell. Here comes Ryan Nossman. Skidmore-Tynan only down by 13. Europe. And what a pass. Wilson for 3. Short. Rebound, Ryan Nossman all the way over to Campbell. And Uridiales waits for him, and good on defense there for Uridiales. And number 3 is Aaron Guzman. And a turnover. So Skidmore-Tynan putting together a little bit of a defensive. Can you have a defensive run? I suppose you can. Good defense leads to good offense and points. And we need them right now. Garcia for three. There's a foul. Yeah, he was wondering about that. He got fouled on the three-point shot. So Donovan Garcia will go to the line to shoot three. And that is the second team foul on Yorktown. So Skidmore-Tynan racking up, getting the fouls piled up on Yorktown. Front of the rim, no good. You also got to remember these players get tired too, so those arms can feel like noodles. Kind of a little bit of a body language there to try to. Out goes Longoria. Good work by Longoria early, and in comes Mason Swinney, and also somebody came in. I believe it was Mason Swinney. I know Castaneda was already in, so here we go. Trying to get one of them in. So only a 12 points. So a three, you're a three-pointer away from cutting this down to single digits. A much improved Skidmore-Tynan Varsity Bobcat team right here. Sullivan. Guzman. Good dribbling by Guzman. Sullivan drives. Up and in. Stolen. Braden Nossman. Up, no good, foul. So Kason Sullivan and Braden Nossman putting in a little work here on this trip down the court. 5:35 remaining. And Skidmore-Tynan had stopped, had drilled a couple of threes. Kind of similar to Donovan Garcia on the other side. Get a little tired, he hit the front of the rim. Up and good. And 15 is the lead. Want to keep it close. Andrew Castaneda. Wilson thinks about it. Stolen. Keep it stolen by the man Braden Nossman. They're hustling, they're moving, and that's what they're told to do. You don't want to see your players standing. And if you're tired, then of course coach needs to assess whether, well, let's sub. Inside to Ryan Nossman, up and no good. Rebound, Mason Swinney. Over to Andrew Castaneda. Well, set it up to Garcia, back to Castaneda. Almost lost it, but saved there by Swinney. Donovan Garcia with the Alice. I don't think anybody wants to shoot right now, except for Donovan Garcia. You got to shoot at some point. Donovan Garcia for three. Keithan Wilson with a rebound. Castaneda for three, no good. And right there's Castaneda, no good. And finally, no, it's back to Donovan Garcia. That is a turnover. Good work there by Skidmore-Tynan on those offensive rebound sequence. And Guzman and Braden Nossman will bring it up. 4:26 remaining, third period. Drive inside to Ryan Nossman, up and good. They probably practiced that a lot, the Nossmans. Wilson for three, no good. Garcia with a that's who the Alice. Oh, and Donovan Garcia back over the Alice for three. Bang! Kind of like plenty of time to shoot that one, did Jesse? Ryan Nossman up and good. He dominated inside the paint. The basket and the foul. 3:33 remaining, third. But yet Skidmore-Tynan tends to try to hang in there within 15, 16 points. Doing a good job. Back in is Longoria and Morgan Shannon. Free throw is good. If they can keep it under 20 and chip away at this lead. Shannon for three, no good. Rebound Guzman. Williams for three, no good. Guzman, batted to Guzman. Back over to Braden Osman. Williams drives. Up and a foul and the basket for Williams. It's pretty. There was a thud on that ground. On the floor, I should say. It's not ground. Up and good. And now it's become a 20-point lead. 41-21. Back in is Mason Swinney. In for Jesse Urdiales. Garcia on Nossman. Garcia for three, no good. Ryan Nossman gets the rebound. Does a good job getting away from the defenders. Guzman for three. Got it. Now it's starting to get away from Skidmore-Tynan. And a steal. Williams missed it. Morgan Shannon. Donovan Garcia drives. Shot up and no good, but a foul. Donovan Garcia to shoot two. No good. Back in number 10 is Xavier Naranjo. In for Cason Sullivan. Up and good. So doubling up the score right now is Yorktown at 44-22. You just got to chip away a little bit at a time here. 2:10 remaining third. Williams for three, no good. Batted back to Nossman for the bucket. Kind of know where everybody, they know where each other is going to be. Almost taken there by Nossman. Wilson over to Shannon. Nice little reach for that pass. Back over. Longoria from the free throw line, no good. Longoria had the rebound, but it was knocked away. And the drive up, no good. And there's a little train wreck over there. See if they can. That'll be Braden Nossman who is driving to the basket. Kind of like hockey on that. They hit the wall and the glass. So 1:29 remaining third period, and Skidmore-Tynan Braden Nossman with the first one. And Zuniga. Brendan Zuniga in for Yorktown. Makes the second one. 1:29, a little bit of a press here. Shot way, nicely by Swinney. Good pass by Morgan Shannon. Donovan Garcia for three, no good. Shannon up and good! Morgan Shannon with the rebound and the putback. Well done. side to Zuniga, foul. Good defense by Longoria, but he got him on the right hand. So Rendon Zuniga will be going to the line. To shoot two. And one more, and they'll reach the half-century mark. It's good. I know there's a warning or something. We're going to call a foul. I'm going to call it on They're calling they called it on Braden Osman. Now the official is asking for somebody to be removed. She's asking for some, I'm not going to zoom in, but asking for, coach is wondering what section, the whole section? I think they questioned that foul. I think it's no, not Coach Ramirez, but and maybe the official had had it or something. I don't know what they said. You can't hear everything, but they questioned that last foul that was given to Braden Osman. It was a screen set by Jaden Longoria. She wants him out. She wants him out. That's not the first time it's happened, folks. She heard something, and like I said, they have the right to do that. Whether it's justifiable or not, because everything is all relative, right? And a turnover. So back in is number 11. That is Saunders, who put some good minutes in. And Guzman to Saunders for three. No good. Rebound, Swinney. So good save by Mason Swinney. And almost a steal by Guzman. Shannon for three, no good. Rebound, Zuniga. Guzman keeps the ball back over to Zuniga for a two-pointer. No good. Rebound, Donovan Garcia. Swinney for three. Bang! The end of the third. So that's how it ends. Kind of a crazy, kind of a little bit of a crazy game here. We're moving to the fourth, and I guess if I need to share anything else, I should do it now. But I think I pretty much covered everything that we're doing. Well, I can tell you a little bit about what's coming up, and that's baseball and softball season. We had some talks today about, of course, our broadcast. And we will be welcoming back to our baseball broadcast Ray Ramirez. who joins me during football season, and along with Ryan Franco, but Ray Ramirez will be coming back to do some of the football. And I believe I'm going to continue to follow the Lady Cats softball with Coach Gonzalez and Coach Duran and Coach West. And that's starting up next Tuesday. Shot by, and a nice shot, Donovan Garcia. Well done. Nice pass from the corner by Urdiales. It's going to be white basketball. Last touch by Ryan Nossman. So there's no give up here with the Bobcats. Got to hang on to it. Williams slaps it out. Felt like everything slowed down a little bit ever since they Wilson for three. And I thought Castaneda was going to dive to try to save it, but I don't know if he tripped on his own or whether somebody tripped him, but by then they'd blown the whistle. Can't go back and call a foul. Guzman trying to find Nossman inside. And there is Campbell out there, back to Williams. Over to Guzman. Checked there by Wilson. Williams inside to Ryan Nossman. Up and no good. Right off the rim there. Rebound by Mason Swinney over to Castaneda. Over to Urdiales. Urdiales for three. No good. Rebound by Nossman over to Nossman. And couldn't quite hang on to it. Tried that pass to the cutter, Williams. But yeah, we got softball and ball is turned over into the hands of Ryan Nossman, into the hands of Braden Nossman, and over to Williams for three, no good. They're gonna say good call on that one. It was off of Ryan Nossman. Good block out by Donovan Garcia. And now Urdiales, Garcia, Swinney, Wilson, and Castaneda. 6:10 remaining. Here at Skidmore-Tynan at the Dubo Special Events Center. Well, that ball went to everybody. Donovan Garcia for three. No good. Rebound. Braden Nossman. Wow, good pass. Good pass over to Guzman. Guzman up and no good. A charge on Guzman. Donovan Garcia holding ground. Donovan Garcia just having fun out there. He loves the game. Shot up and no good. And now taken there by Urdiales. Swinney for three. No good. Rebound, Garcia. I keep it right here. Right in front of the official. You get to see people ejected from a game. I'm like, I better behave myself. There were a few times I had to call out. I had to call out the obvious because there was in a game before they were already in the bonus, and Skidmore-Tynan, the Lady Cats, did not go to the line. Not saying that might have been the difference, but everything adds up. But yeah, I got to program myself. Every so often I have to pull away a little bit, but then I lose my enthusiasm. 5:29 remaining. There's that line between the broadcast and the fan, the support. Because I love all these players out here. All of these guys are doing a great job. There's Williams over to Nossman. Braden Nossman. Sullivan. Kason Sullivan. And stolen by... Well, there it is. Stolen right back by Campbell. Campbell over to Sullivan. Charging. Look at Donovan Garcia taking another charge. 4:54 remaining. Castaneda driving. Kicks it out to Wilson and stolen by Campbell. And taken right back by Swinney. Swinney. Urdiales. They're going to call a foul on. He wanted that one. Braden Osman will be given the foul. And we're not even anywhere near the penalty, but in the act of shooting, to the line will go Jesse Urdiales. Trying to front of the rim, no good. Coach Ramirez barking out, block out, box out. He had Campbell over here all alone, and Castaneda was like, I better go. And Urdiales up with it, block. Calling a foul on, I believe it was on Wilson. Campbell trying to hit the home run. Naranjo back in. I think Braden Osman has been in pretty much the entire time. Over to Williams. Osman to the corner. Sullivan for three. No good. Osman over to Zuniga with a shot up. No good. Rebound bounced into the hands of, from Swinney to Garcia. Casey Sullivan waiting for that one. In comes Longoria, Shannon, Saavedra. Wilson for three, too deep. They're going to call a foul on the three-point shot. Yeah, they're going to call a foul on Cason Sullivan, which will send Keithan Wilson to the free throw line. Yeah, it's 3:50 left, and the game is probably in the hands of Yorktown, but Skidmore-Tynan playing it tough. You had a moment there where Yorktown went on a run, and it's hard to come back from that. But for the most part, for most of the time, they play good periods of time where they're even and competitive with the opponent. It's just sometimes they let a few runs get away. Third one is good, and we're at 50-30. This is the second place team in the shot up for a three, no good. Up and good, and that is Zuniga. And he did that so skillfully. He didn't foul. Donovan Garcia. Stolen, Braden Osman. And he loses it. It's Skidmore-Tynan basketball. Back in. Saunders back in for Yorktown. Into Aiden Saavedra, up with a shot. No good. He had a good quick move there, did Aiden Saavedra. Up, no good. Shot up and good. A three for Williams. Drive up there, nicely done. Donovan Garcia took the right hand on the left side and just flicked it up there like George Gervin. Cason Sullivan. Williams with the short range two is up, no good. Rebound. They're going to keep it right here. Saunders doing well in the paint tonight. Off the bench. Shot up and good. And that is Xavier Naranjo. Naranjo will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. 2:25 remaining. Again, the next time we're on will be taken there by Keith and Wilson. It'll be next. It may be Monday. I'm not sure. We've got Morgan Shannon. I'm gonna try to see if we can cover a game on Monday, but definitely we will. Donovan Garcia up and good. Well done, Donovan Garcia. But we will we'll definitely be back Tuesday in Port Aransas for basketball, 4 games. And if we are here Monday on our network, it would be for junior high. We'll try to accommodate as best we can. Sullivan back to well, that was Naranjo. They're just trying to milk the clock here, taking their time. Good work tonight by the Nossmans. Couldn't save it. Skidmore-Tynan basketball. In comes Swinney, Uridiales, and Castañeda with 1:20 remaining. Not to poke fun because everyone has emotional moments and officials can do what they do, but I'm wondering if the person who is I always think if the person ejected, did they ride in with someone? Garcia, no good. Rebound Saunders. Well, he tried to go behind the back, but it didn't work. I don't know if Naranjo wasn't quite ready. Castañeda will inbound it. Swinney drives, 2-point shot up and no good. Swatted by Saunders over to Nossman. Williams with a 3, good. And they hit the 60 mark. 48 seconds remaining. Garcia for 3, no good. Oh, nobody wanted it. Castañeda took it. Inside to Saavedra, no good. Naranjo over to Nossman. Williams wants a 3. Too deep. Saunders will muscle his way in for the bucket. 15 seconds remaining here. Again, next time online, 3-pointer for Swinney. No. Oh, good save by Uridiales. Castañeda for 3, no good. Rebound, Saavedra. No good, and that'll do it. Do it from Skidmore-Tynan at the Dubo Special Event Center. The final, Yorktown 62, Skidmore-Tynan 34. This is Amador Ramirez with ST Bobcat Nation. Once again, we'll see you again either Monday for some junior high, but definitely Tuesday for some basketball and maybe a little bit of softball. Who knows what might happen, but have yourselves a great weekend. And if you're a sports fanatic, enjoy the Super Bowl. Have fun. Thanks for joining me, and hope, of course, my prayers for Yorktown right here to have a safe trip back down those back roads to Yorktown. Thank you for joining us. And Skidmore-Tynan got swept tonight, 3-0 on all 3 games. So once again, this is ST Bobcat Nation. This is Amador Ramirez. Have yourself a good night. And as always, God bless.